Hey good people, I'm here with my vlog and my gold background. Gotta get used to it, it's gonna be here for a while, okay? I'm here and I wanna talk about something that's very common and maybe pretty much a hot topic. Maybe not directly, but definitely there's this undercurrent. So I want to talk about what do we do when our heroes fall? What do we do when our role models fail us? What do we do when our beloveds just disappoint us and let us down? I mean, you have people in the media right now and in the past like the Michael Vicks, the O.J. Simpsons, the Britney Spears, the Bill Cosbys, the Israel Houghtons, your local pastor, your ball coach, your favorite teacher, all these people that, you know, we uphold and we kind of idolize and have this hero worship. And then we turn on the TV or we're looking at the magazines that we're not really going to buy in the grocery store aisle, and boom, the person that we love, the person that we've kind of patterned our life after or has absorbed so much of our entertainment or our thought life, has had a scandal or fallen or lied or being caught doing something illegal. Jared from Subway. You know everybody wanted to get on the turkey subs because Jared had the fat jeans. That was just not him anymore. And then Jared watching the babies. What do we do with that? These heroes, these boys and girls next door that we just esteem so highly, and we've taken, you know, when it comes like to leaders in the community, and athletes that are supposed to be, you know, these major role models and who we should pattern our abilities after, and they fail, or the media hailstorm just comes after them and just tears their character to nothing. And we, as the general public, are left trying to figure out what to believe, disenchanted, having an opinion without having a whole story. Barbershops are lit, beauty shops are lit, home cooked meal times are lit with discussion about what Bill Cosby did or why Bill Clinton did that to Hillary or whatever happened. And we discuss these people, and we are just, most of the time we're left disgusted. A lot of times we're left disappointed. We have to find new heroes and new people to put on these platforms to be new role models. And I just want to, you know, kind of address that and unpack that. And I was faced with that in my own life when some people that I upheld and some people I had heavy expectations for, they messed up. They jacked up. And they didn't fit my expectations anymore. And what I learned from that is to just basically not to esteem people so high that our lives would crumble or our foundation or the way we approach life would just automatically be altered if their behavior changed. That's not a healthy life to live. That's not a free life to live. And so I want to encourage anyone who's just been like severely disappointed or who's had their world rocked by someone they really admired, and then they kind of go behind the curtain like in The Wizard of Oz and find out that this person is just a regular human. I want to encourage people just to see people that way, to not think that somebody is so great and so amazing that they're beyond disappointing you, that they're beyond their own mistakes. And definitely don't put bigger expectations on people than you have for yourself. If you're upset that a man has a scandal with a woman and he's married and has an affair, hey, find yourself faithful. Find yourself being committed. Find yourself being what you would wanted that person to be. Being what you admired in that person. Finding that in yourself. When you find out that that star athlete is abusive, be found being kind to your neighbors and not being violent, and finding different ways to express your frustration. Deal with your issues so you don't become that person that disappoints someone. Don't be the person that disappoints someone who looks up to you. And I'm not saying that any of us are perfect, but I'm saying that we can eliminate hurting other people as much by presenting ourselves as just the plain old regular folks that we really are. And also just leveling our expectations. When we see people on TV, understand that behind that camera and that makeup, there's a real person with real issues and real problems. And we only see that hour-and-a-half movie. We only see the 4 quarters of that game. We only see those few rounds of boxing or fighting or wrestling. We only hear those few tracks. And we really do not know who they are, where they come from, or what they experience. So when we epitomize and highly esteem people and they let us down and we want to turn our backs on things, especially for Christians out there, which I am one, proudly and unashamedly and unapologetically, and that will come through a lot of my videos. But let's not, turn our backs on what we've considered to be foundation just because the hero in that particular area may have fallen. Or we're disappointed. And let's not throw people under the bus, because we are all one bad day, one missed paycheck, one breakup, one pound, one disappointment, or whatever away from being a Cat Williams, or embarrassing ourselves in public, or doing something that we would be ashamed of and we would hate for the news outlets or the internet to get a hold of. So let's live lives that we can be proud of, and let's just keep in mind that the people that we admire are still human. Let's not make excuses for them or ourselves, but let's just be regular, So I hope that lands somewhere with you. I hope that, you've watched and said, let's go easy on people that are in the public eye and who follow publicly. Like, listen, once the internet gets a hold of your situation, that's a punishment all in itself. So let's not be quick to throw up our opinions and, just write people off. Let's be thoughtful towards them. And let's, remember not to idolize people so much that we remove the expectation of we remove the possibility of them having a public failure from the table. So it can happen to anybody. It could be us. We're just not famous. So take care, guys, and I'll see you good people next time.